Hi, this is Chaz93, or Chaz if you would prefer. Chaz93 in a number of different online forums. This video is being made in response to a video that was posted by Ethan Z. Scott, otherwise known as EZwithEthan, because he's Ethan and I'm Easy, although no comment on that. Recently Ethan posted a video asking, telling the story of his first kiss, and he asked his viewers to post stories of their first kiss, and so instead of typing out and leaving a long message in his comment section, I'm responding by video, so hopefully he'll actually be watching this. So my first kiss happened on February the 20th, 1993. For all I know, it's even longer ago than Ethan's been alive. But my first kiss was on February the 20th, 1993. The reason I know the date is because it's also the date that I came out of the closet to my mom. And the reason I came out of the closet to my mom was because of my first kiss. My first kiss was with my first boyfriend. His name was Anthony. Anthony, I was 18, my senior year in high school. Anthony was 17, 6 months exactly 6 months younger than I was. Anthony was from Chicago, and he was living in my hometown temporarily doing an internship for the state government. And I met him the day after I turned 18. And he kind of let me know immediately that he was also same-sex oriented, although he identified as bisexual at the time. And it wasn't this day that we had our first kiss, it was a few weeks later, because I had a number of things going on. I was still in high school, I had classes, he was working his internship, and I was taking a 10-day vacation to Florida with my father, my stepmother, and my baby brother to go to Disney World as a high school graduation present. But when we got back from that vacation, Anthony and I spent a lot of time together. And one day on February the 20th, 1993, which was a Saturday, we made a date. And we had a number of things planned. We went out for lunch. We went to a Chinese restaurant called the Golden Dragon and had Chinese food. And then we went to go see a movie. And the movie we went to go see was Aladdin. And so we're sitting there in this dark movie theater in Springfield, Illinois in 1993, a time before internet chat rooms for gay youth, before the Trevor Project, before protease inhibitors made HIV a manageable disease, and people were still dying. And so being gay and coming out during that time was a lot more precarious. Not to say that it's not precarious today, it is, but there wasn't the support structures that gay youth have today. So we went to see Aladdin, and we're sitting there in the movie theater, and I'm sitting there in the dark next to this really cute guy, and suddenly I feel him starting to press his leg against mine, and so I press my leg back against his. And this goes on throughout the entire movie. And after the movie, we go back to the house that Anthony is staying in. We're in his bedroom, laying in his bed, and actually, we were just sitting on his bed to start with, and Anthony said, did you notice in the movie that I was pressing my leg up against yours? And I said, yes. Did you notice that I was pressing my leg back up against yours? And he said, yes, I did, and I gotta be honest with you, I wanted so badly to reach over and put my arm around you in the movie, but, I was scared, because we were in public, I didn't want us to get in trouble. And I looked at him, and I'm like, well, we're alone now. So he put his arms around me, and we fell back on the bed, and we just kind of laid there and cuddled for a while, and it was the first time, not only the first time that I was going to be kissed, but it was the first time that anyone touched me with any kind of romantic affection. I've always been a large person, So to have someone show that kind of affection was something I wasn't sure I was ever going to experience. So we're laying in his bed, and he looks down at me. I guess I was the little spoon in that particular cuddling situation. And he says, "Oh, what the hell?" And he leans down, and he kisses me. And it was soft and hard at the same time. It was warm and wet, and this fireworks going on in the back of my brain because, oh my God, I'm being kissed. I'm being kissed by someone who likes me, who has affection for me, who wants to be kissing me, and wants to make it, something special. And so we kissed more and more and more. We didn't do anything other than that, at least not at that time. But I had to leave from my first kiss. But I knew that this was a kiss that was completely changed me. He had, like the song from Aladdin says, he had opened up a whole new world. And so I decided that, and I was on my way home because I had to go and get dressed and go to work. And I decided then that I needed to tell my mom, because this kiss and the affection that Anthony was showing me was something that I was wanting to experience more of. So I went home and I told my mom that I was gay, because I was going to be spending a lot of time with Anthony, and I didn't want her to, not know. So that one kiss enabled me to tell my mom that I was gay. It opened me up to love. It opened me up to the possibilities of being loved. And even though my relationship with Anthony, crashed and burned with less than a month, it made me realize that someone can love me. Someone can want to kiss me. And so my first kiss really changed my life. So that is my story of my first kiss. I hope you watched this, Ethan, and you like the story. And for anyone else who watches this, that's the story of my first kiss. Talk to y'all later. Bye.